Hello all. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer of Treasury Consulting Pty Limited and also a venture capitalist. Today we would be covering about a topic. Basically this has come to our notice once I was attending the roundtable conference by CIMB. Actually CIMB is a bank in Singapore. So it was a conference on DLC, which is Daily Leverage Certificate, and this video is specifically for the Singaporean traders. This is not for non-Singaporean people. The reason being, Singapore is the only country in Asia who is having a legitimate platform to trade DLC. You very well understand that we already having a video on DLC, which is Daily Leverage Certificate. In this, what happened that suppose you think that market will go up, then you can take a position in the DLC, and there are different leverages also. Like you have a leverage of 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, 6x and now 7x also. If you visit the site of MAS, which is Monetary Authority of Singapore, you would be able to get the list of the scripts. Like DBS is one of the scripts, UOB is one of the scripts, CIMB is one of the scripts. You will get to know the name of the scripts also, whereby you can take a DLC position. But actually during this roundtable conference, there was an issue that emerged up from our side. The issue was that if actually how DLC work, if you think that the stock will go up tomorrow, so what happens that you are having some insider information, not insider, something like you are very sure that today DBS will declare the result, and you are very sure that the results would be fantastic and the market will go up. Assume that the DBS share price is trading 200 Singapore dollar per share, and you expect that it will move up by at least 1%. So what you can do, you can take a long position in the DLC. Once you take the long position in the DLC, now this long position, if the stock will move up by 1%, suppose you take 5x, if the stock will move by 1x, then you will get 5% return. So basically if the stock will move by 1%, you will get 5 times return. If it is 7x, it is 7x. It's very easy and rosy to get this, but practically this is not easy. The reason being, what would if the market take it on the other side? There are a lot of times when we saw that people were expecting a kind of basically a reply or the retaliation from the market, but that generally never happened. Now what happens, suppose the result being declared by DBS and people take it at granted, market take it at granted, then what would happen? Basically suppose you are having 7x DLC and stock prices, rather than growing 1%, it fell down by 3%, then you would be losing 21%. So the question which emerged actually from our side is that how you are going to cover it, how you can take a position against that. Now the solution is that you should be taking a counter position in the exchange traded fund. That is why I clearly said that this is only for the Singaporean traders. What happened, all the Singaporean fund managers, they are having a fund position in the exchange traded fund. Just like Nikon AMC is there and multiple companies are there, those who are trading ETFs, right, in Singapore. Now ETFs are generally more or less 40% of this ETF is by straight times, your straight index. 40% of the straight index is basically like if you invested $100 in straight index, that 40% is by the banking system So if banking system go well, straight index will go well and your ETF will go well. What would happen? You take a reverse position in the ETF, and that not in ETF options. So all the DLC players, those who are watching this video, what you need to do, once you are taking a position in any DLC and you're not sure, just like in our foreign exchange we have a range forward, when we don't sure that where the currency would end up, we have buy put and sell call. When we're not sure, what we generally do, we will take a buy put and sell call position so that it will end up anywhere. So you take a DLC position and you take a counter position in the options of ETF, which is ETF options. I know that this is very difficult. People should have a caliber and know that how to make it, but I'm telling you in the last few days I'm working in the nights that how we can take ETF option. The detailed video of ETF option would follow soon. What exactly is ETF, exchange traded fund, what are the two types of ETF, active traded and passive, and how to take the ETF option in Singapore Stock Exchange, or maybe basically Singapore, because we are talking about Singapore in DLC. Last but not the least, the purpose of shooting this video is to let you know that Treasury Consulting is a competent authority in almost all financial instruments being traded in Singapore. Either it's a FX option, commodities, swaps, LNG, CNG, natural gas or DLC. I'll show you that soon. The video will come how to trade the exchange traded fund options. So how to contradict that, then Excel file will surely be coming. With this, we would like to thank you very much. Our mobile number is 9899242978, and don't forget to visit our fixed income platform www.fixedincome.global. Thank you.